towards top room. We're going to have Arise playing his Beastmaster. We're going to have Insolent or Stomanen playing on the Ogre Magi. Next to him, it's going to be Pure Evil on the Sky and level 1 fight here at the Rune.
Yep, Stomanen getting the slow out onto Centaur. The Undying getting a 3-man decay very nicely with the Rocket Barrage doing a hell of a lot of damage here to the Centaur. Heads up to the high ground, but still will go down. Her Vorst. I mean, there's a number that I think the chat will bring up here, but he does give away first blood.
About the lanes that basically Unknown did, maybe it's solely because of being able to pressure mid. Like Pugna is a really easy gank for like an Ogre BM. Yeah. You just get like 1 stun, 1 slow, and he's dead.
Top lane, Artstyle getting fairly low here. There is a Quap here in the sidelines, throwing the clicks through the Rocket Barrage, chasing Artstyle down. They will be able to bring down the Undying. And Glibash, he's going to trade hits here with the Gyro, but has got the blink, so he'll be able to get himself out. But again, that's the Undying going down to the top lane, so 2.
Stay back or have like a lot of support.
Oh, here we go. There's a wraparound for Stomanen, but Snako did TP in. But yeah, they're going to catch him out here in the party ring, and if he's taking a few Thunderstrikes on top of the Decrep, they will maybe be able to bring down the Disruptor first. Yeah, he'll go down in the Ogre. He's just a little bit too tanky, he just walks it off.
That courier is manly. Okay, they forgot about it? Alright, there we go.
Don't have to play scared on it.
Oh, this could be a kill. He just hit 6 off that.
This has got to be a kill. A couple of slaps to Dendi, and Dendi's going to go down.
Nice.
5 for 0. Basically Unknown. They're dismantling Na'Vi in the early game.
They're definitely having the better routes unless you have a roar and a stun to follow it up.
Oh, they're going
oh, indeed. Who's Stomp and Double Edge onto the Spider. They do have Snako here with the Partridge holding him in place. Now will be the first kill on the board there, pretty much free farm. And indeed got himself involved in that kill. And then following up secondary is the Beastmaster and the Gyro. So Gyro on this top lane, I mean, it's definitely one of those situations where, oh, in fact, mid lane, let's hold that thought, because a Primal Roar and a rotation from Stomanen on the Ogre is going to be enough to find another kill onto Dendi.
Gank around, but it's like so hard to time it good.
Yeah.
With the TP scroll and everything. I think the only one that could actually TP to do anything is Queen of Pain right now. She doesn't really want to leave the lane, because then the lane is just empty. It's weird.
We see Arise, he's going to get glimpsed back here into the ring, will decrep himself and looks for the TP out. He's, I don't know, he didn't decrep himself, of course, Pugna did, but he does really get himself out. Scarf goes down, they might be able to tick down Snako, yeah, with the ball. Arise will be able to pick himself off that one in return, so. A 1-for-1 trade there, support for support.
Centaur joined him on top lane.
Yeah. They're just trying to make sure they have that matchup.
He's all alone here, throws down the tombstone, but with the Roar on top of the Ancient Seal and the axes, he's just going to get blown up. Glibash is coming in, they will find the glimpse onto Pure Evil, bringing him into the party ring with a cooldown onto 2. He's going to bring both the Quap and the Disruptor low. Stampede will be popped, trying to get Dendi in position. They did manage to find the Skyrock, and they find Nico as well with the Neverblast, the Decrep, and the Drain. They will be able to finish him off. It's a double kill for Dendi. We are going to have a pause here, but a little unfortunate there if that was lag indeed, but very nice rotation there from the side of Na'Vi.
They didn't get like tier 1s off their ganks. They can only just gank. And since the Brood hasn't had a really easy time, she hasn't also been able to get a tier 1 either.
With that Dire Water, they knew that Ogre was standing there. A Decrepify and a Sonic Wave makes his death very brisk. And Dendi will just TP straight out. He's out of mana. And then they're going to head towards the mid lane. Ogre and Arise. They do have Primal Roar available, and straight in with the Roar. And of course, their classic Mystic Flare combination there on top of the Undying. And throw a Fire Blast away at Dendi, and they won't be able to chase that one down. But I mean, against that combination, Roar into Mystic Flare, pretty much anyone across the map looking to go. They're going to follow in with the homing missile. Maybe if he roars Snako, then both of them are going to be locked down and unable to do anything. Arise now, he's going to head straight for the Centaur. Will roar the Centaur. Here comes your cooldown as well. A Force bursting down very quickly. We'll get the storm onto the Spiderlings. He's still alive with the Solar. They're going to keep him up. Arise tries to TP out under the tower. Will be able to get away. And they do kill the Disruptor, as a lot of TPs are forced out from the side of Na'Vi, and Stomanen's going to look to TP out. He's way too tanky for them to do anything about. And Pure Evil will be able to walk it off. So.
And died. How depressing is that?
That Pure Evil, this is a...
Oh, he has ulti. He could have ultied there.
A Vorst might be dead here. I mean, he's out of mana here. Oh, the Stampede and the Scream there.
He has no mana on Queen of Pain. Oh, he does.
Yeah, but he's dead.
Nearly keeping the Skyrock alive there.
Vorst had plenty of time to center ulti there. I'm not really sure why he didn't.
He did?
As soon as he saw the Skyrock, the Sky waited to silent away. And if they go on you, you just center ulti to either re-engage or run.
Broodmother will find the top tower, and ladies and gentlemen, 6.84. Broodmother building the Mask of Madness. Now the fact that the passive is not a unique attack modifier. Really? It's not a unique attack modifier anymore, is it?
No, but he's going Mask of Madness on Brood. That's more what...
That's more what...
That's a little bit clowny.
So Nako's dead. He could maybe kill a with the Mask of Madness. Oh, he doesn't have ulti, that sucks.
Yeah.
He has Soul Ring though. He could easily do it.
He's got Stomanen coming in as well. Yeah, with this slow. I think that Vorst is in a little bit of a tricky situation.
I think he wants to use the nuke. Oh, he used ulti. Now? I think he's dead.
Oh, with the Sorap, he's going to keep himself alive, Shashlo. Haven't got any detection, and Shashlo's just going to go in with the ult,
I think Havas should have just gone full ham there. The Mask of Madness will pop double edge, that's like...
Coming into lane and just getting the new sets of ward out, and they're going to make a beeline straight for Nico Baby here, Na'Vi. He's going to get... Oh, the ping's coming out. There we go, straight away with the Thunderstrike to Nico. They go forward. Cooldown was managed to be cast, and Nico actually keeping himself alive with the charges. Won't be able to bring anyone down, though, in return, and they do find the gyrocopter with that gang.
Havas holding on to his Crimson.
Look at that damage, holy shit.
Mask of Madness Brood is going to chase you, even with the blink. He's going to go for Glabasha.
He's so fast.
He's straight in there, and with the stun from Stomanen. Mask of Madness Brood, ladies and gentlemen, finds himself a kill there onto the quad. Bottom lane, the tier 2 is still there. They haven't actually managed to take it down. TPing from Arise, who finds the Raw onto Heartstyle. There's going to be the follow-up from Nico Baby, the Rocket Barrage, and that's the second kill there across the map for the side of Basically Unknown. They keep that tier 2 up as well on the bottom lane.
Now they're actually outplaying Na'Vi really hard this game.
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
They're getting caught out everywhere. It's like, and this Disruptor is just feeling really awkward. He's level 8 now, but...
You can probably pick, but Havas is playing super passive, just farm games.
Yeah.
So they're
same with Dendy, he doesn't have a playmaker hero at all.
Oh, we're going to see Stampede here on the mid lane, and we're talking about the fact that Rise hasn't gone down. That will be the first time it goes down. Disrupt ending the kill streak, but in they go with the cooldown. Crimson Guard has been popped by a Force. It's not enough to save Undying. With the Mystic Flare coming down onto a Force, he'll go down as well. So they do find a Rise, but they lose 2 heroes there, and they might even lose the tier 2 on the top lane as well. So
that damage.
It's not looking great for the side of Na'Vi at the moment. 21 minutes in.
Does it really do anything here though?
It's okay for pushing higher, but then I guess you would just want Book.
Yeah, I think Book is just way too good not to get there, especially since you have Beastmaster.
Yeah.
Gonna see Arise find himself the bottom tower there. There is a smoke up for Na'Vi trying to find something, but they're being turned around on. They're bringing a Rise low here in the Static Storm. He's still alive. He doesn't quite get the roar out as the Nether Ward does pop him. They found themselves 2 so far, both Ogre and the Beastmaster going down. Brood is party ring. He's not going to catch Nico. They're backing out. They're trying to look for something. Chaslo's just walking this one off. He does get decrepified. Blink forward from Havas, but he gets silenced straight away. Won't be able to get the Houston out. Glabasha coming in, looking for the Sonic Wave. Walks through the Mystic Flare, takes an Arcane Bolt to the backside. Quap goes down. And now, are they going to be able to look for anything more now? Decrepify onto Nico. And now with the drain. And Blink forward, lovely Houston. Double Edge there will be enough to bring down Jaro. It looks like Pure Evil will go down here as well. So Na'Vi, off the back of that smoke, getting the ball rolling again.
Why did the Brood TP with no mana? And having like 5-second BKB when you have damage.
We go. Smoke up from the side of Na'Vi, but of course, as shown there by Weapus on the camera, there is no vision at all for them outside of the base.
They can't even see the Brood. Oh, now they do. Now they do.
Well, they found themselves a courier. He's got a BKB on. Oh, no! Havas gets it.
He got the BKB.
He got the BKB. It's all right though. Shashlo, he's going to be happy. Pops the BKB. He's going to try and set him fight for a little bit, but the
look at that HP.
It's holy shit! Down, and now's the backup. In comes the Air Brigade as Nico comes in on the Gyrocopter with a Mystic Flare onto her Force. Her Force goes down. They've lost the Undying. They did manage to take down the Broodmother. But backup was there now with a missile onto Dendy's face on the way through. Nico chasing it down with the Rocket Barrage. With a missile connected down. Oh no! He gets himself out. Dendy's able to TP away. Now Shashlo might get caught out here. Blink forward from a Force. Finds himself the Houston into the double edge. And now with the life drain from Dendy, BKB is popped. He's going to try and fight, but the pure damage is enough from the Sonic Wave to bring down that Broodmother.
Or something.
33 minutes in Na'Vi, grouping up here on the top lane, but at the same time as smoke up from the side of the Radiant. Basically Unknown, they don't have the Broodmother, but they've got all the ults ready and available. Primal Roar, cooldown.
Do they really want to do this?
Do they want to? Of course they do. Here we go, he's going in, and indeed, here with the double damage, making action happen. Look at this damage with the MKB. They found themselves a double kill. It's going to be a triple kill as the Disruptor, the Quad, the Undying for Dendy will be able to TP himself out. Havas just blinks and runs away. He with the slow active slow free, but he's dropped the Nether Ward. He's done with the low ground, finds a 2x multicast, but in comes Seneko with the net. They're going to bring back, indeed, Stoman, and he's in a bit of trouble here as he gets life drained by Dendy. Pure Evil tries to TP up on the high ground. Oh, they haven't got anything to stop it.
Yeah, TPs are so good against Navi's team. The glimpse is down. It's like no way to do anything. I even think maybe go.
This is working out for basically Unknown in the sense that they're scared Na'Vi off and they're just going to head back into the pit.
They can fight 4v5. They don't even need their Brute to win a team fight. So yeah, I'd say this game is like almost assuredly going to be won by basically Unknown. Unless they like really mess up their high ground push.
Oh, Na'Vi coming in. Soneko, he got the special, but there's a BKB that's just appeared on your Skyrock. He's killed the Disruptor. Artstyle and Avors, they're trying for some. Arise coming in with a Primal Roar onto your Centaur. Nico's found himself the Aegis. Now he comes to join into the fight. A Sonic Wave came out, but it really didn't do that much at all. It did manage to clip the Skyrock. Double Edge and a Who Stomp onto 2 there, but Arise, Stomanen and Nico, they're just going to chase down Avors with a multicast with a ding-ding-dong-ding. There's going to be Dendi channeling his energy from the high ground. It isn't enough. It's an unstoppable kill streak here for your Gyro, and it's a 2-for-1 trade-in.
Never seen a Skyrock for the BKB.
Centaur's going to buy that
because
because
it's just dead.
Shashlo, he's going for it with the beak. He doesn't care. He's just going to take it, and he's going to get it. That's the Mediarax here on the top lane down. They're going to try and find him in return. Blinking forward and with the true side from the Necro units, they should be able to catch him, and indeed they will. Dendi does manage to
getting that Rax is 100% worth, even with his death.
Talk about pushing. Unknown, they're going to go for some here on the bottom lane. They're starting to make a movement towards the base of Na'Vi. Na'Vi, they will TP back Dendi at the moment. They do still have a Vorst out on the top lane. They might need him for this defense if Nico decides to pressure the high ground. He has, of course, still got the Aegis. And indeed, he just goes straight up there. He does get Drift Crepified, takes the screen to the side, and will get sucked off here by Dendi, but Dendi takes a ultimate to the face, and Nico with the BKB ready to fight. Mystic Flare down onto Dendi, Shashlo coming in as well with the BKB. Arise just get caught out by Whostorm and a double edge. He goes down, the Aegis has been popped on Nico, caught in the Static Storm as well. Purival also getting very low, but they will be able to bring down her Vorst there with the Shashlo harassment. They lose the Ogre. It's a 3-for-1 so far, double kill. And in fact, they find the Gyro as well. They might even find a full team wipe here. Na'Vi, they're turning it around. It's a full defense.
The Netherward just crushed them so hard. That Netherward was up the entire fight, like right until the end. And they didn't deal with it at all. Like, Nico killed himself on the Netherward the first time that he died. And the Queen also landed like a really sick ulti as well. It was very well fought by Na'Vi, and that swing...
We're going to see a smoke up from Na'Vi. Obviously, they took a very confident fight from their base. Now they're going to see if they can do the same outside of the base. At the moment, Arise, if they catch out Arise, this is going to be fantastic. With a Stampede, of course, running them all up the cliff. Suddenly, there is no longer a Beastmaster in the Radiant jungle.
Well, I guess technically...
They have left Scarif behind, and Arstyle's going to come in, and well, he puts the BKB, and who's not going to be able to make it?
And the jump.
With the amplified beard, that's... Well, we might find out if someone wants to go for it. The side of basically Unknown, they're going to go for Roche. Shashlo, he's found himself Glabasha. As Glabasha found Shashlo. Shashlo pops the BKB, has to walk this one off.
He's got a Relic. Is he going at Thistle?
Maybe he's going Rapier.
Nah, I won't go Rapier Brood. That's terrible. It's like a really bad Rapier carrier.
Oh, Nico, he walks up to the high ground, but the Scythe Snake gets blown up straight away. That's your Aegis down. I mean, the side of basically Unknown, they're going to try and do as much as they can with the Aegis. Arise getting very low. The Netherward doing so much damage. Arise will fall here. Nico trying to fight her with the BKB. Shashlo 1v1ing Havors, but Havors with the Whostorm, with the final slap, brings down the Spiders. A Mystic Flare on top of the Quap. Quap does go down, but a double kill for Havors. It's only Stomanen remaining alive. He heads up to the high ground, but he gets glimpsed back. He's going to get caught in the party ring. He goes down as well to a Decrepit Whostorm. Triple kill for Havors.
The Dream is dead.
The Dream is dead.
Yeah, it's super dead now.
Oh, man.
Even with, like, buybacks, like, Na'Vi are going to make them buy back, and they're just going to run away. And then they're, like, down a ton of gold. Like, the two fights that they took, like, the high ground defense and that Roche, was a 20,000 or 25,000 experience change between two fights.
Yeah, that's insane.
Like, that's...
The mid lane falling in.
Did they say they're glitched? No, they didn't.
They used it. Yeah, not great.
Steam connection is lost. I think it's actually us. Like the studio is lagging.
Oh, yeah, we're back. We've got frames. We've got more than 1 frame per second, and the fight's kicking off. BKB's pop, left, right, set. There's going to be a Rise there with a Primal Roar onto Artstyle on the Undying, holding him back. Sheepstick onto Nico, Dendi, and Havors going straight in for Nico, and there we go. That's going to be a Gyro going down. A Rise caught in the Static Storm. He'll fall as well. There's a buyback from Nico Baby. Stomanen, and he's getting the attention from Soneko. Gets a multicast onto the Disruptor, but he'll go down as well as Glabasha comes in with the Scythe. That's 2 heroes down permanently. Pure Evil trying to do his best. As the BKB will be able to walk this one off, but he's already lost himself the Ogre. They've lost themselves a Rise. And Na'Vi, they're going for the game. They're going straight for the tier 4s here. And the tier 4, well, the first one will fall. And here goes the second one. They don't even care about the cooldown or the homing missile. They're just going to go for the Ancient, and I think they might just get it. There's a buyback from Arise. Maybe they can give it one final huzzah. There's going to be a blink fall from Havorst at the Raw onto Dendi, holding Dendi back. Nico getting caught here in the party ring. Knows the Basher and Havorst go to work. A Mystic Flare comes down, but these guys are too damn tanky. They don't even care. The Tombstone comes down. Havorst will die. There'll be a triple buyback, but at the same time, basically unknown. There was a dieback on Arise. There was a dieback on Nico Baby. And now with the Stampede, looking for Shashlo. They'll get him in the party ring. Here they go. Shashlo will go down as well as the Skyra. There's going to be a buyback from Skyra Mage, but he's the only one left to fight here. Double kill from Havorst. And that looks like it will be game, set, and match there to the side of Na'Vi as they take the first in this best-of-2 series. And well, I mean, you said earlier a little bit of throwing going on. I mean, what happened in your mind? Why did it go so wrong for basically Unknown?
Okay, so in the engagement bottom, they roar Dendi, right?
Yeah.
Dendi's standing behind the tier 3, like behind Rax, just in the middle of nowhere. And then Nico sees the roar. He's like, I got Aegis, I got Satanic, I'm tanky enough to do this.
Yeah.